brought our client to court are being funded and advised wrongly by people who are competing with Kairo. As I said very clearly, this is a young man who does business by social media, and it has completely made big companies close. So we are appealing to those two complainants that the big companies, the old money that has lied to you to come to court. And that is why we are saying, let us talk and resolve this matter. Let us not use the criminal system to hound the young Gen Z guys. Because to us, this is a punishment for being young. This is a punishment for being a Gen Z. This is a serious affront on the youths. This country must protect its youth, and this country must allow the youths to flourish. Businesses have changed from the old to the young people. I said that we'll be moving to the DPP to explain to him that this is business revelry, and we will not allow this to proceed, because young people are going to be the future of this country. The court has even said and ordered for mediation, because the court has read the young man has done nothing wrong. But we thank the court for having allowed him his freedom. Mr. Khalif Kairo, finish.
Maybe one question before you leave. Are there plans maybe to have solved this whole issue out of court?
We are saying the complainants are being financed and sent to bring down Kairo. So if they still stick to that plan, Kairo has the most formidable legal team, and we will ensure he's acquitted. Because this is a commercial transaction. But we have an open olive hand that if the two listen to us, and they are listening now, they will come, we'll sort out this matter, we'll come back tomorrow to court and say that this is not a criminal matter, this is a civil matter.
All right.
Every business has a challenge, and the challenges are various. In a case whereby there is a contract, and in a case whereby there is an agreement or a contract, it does not become a criminal case. It becomes a civil case. That's if the specifications have not been made, or the time has not been met, or any other agreement has not been reached. To try and turn out to make this a criminal case becomes the biggest problem. It includes pride, it includes lack of compassion. This is a matter that could have been sorted out. This is a matter that people could have sat. But when influence comes from the outside to ensure that a person who is emerging as a good businessman must be put down, that is where then we draw the line. The court, by its own wisdom, has realized that this is a matter that can be sorted out. Why did we have to rush to court initially? Why did we have to go to court? Why did we have to embarrass the young man? Why did you have to take him to court? Through this process. And then now, all over social media and everywhere else, oh, that gentleman, he was too proud, he was too what? That is not the issue. The issue is that this is a commercial transaction. It should have been sorted as such. If the ADR that the court has also realized can be effective is not done, or is not reached, we will come back here. But in the meantime, as we were saying, we have also asked the DPP, and we are doing it formally as well, to relook into this file, because by their own standards and by their own measurements and by their own intelligence, they will realize that this is a matter that the police rushed too much. Because you see, they arrest the person on Saturday, and by Monday is in court. If they had consulted the DPP, would we have been in court today? That is the question everybody needs to ask himself. Pride should not make us, because you feel like now you have reached a point where you can bring down a young man and you do not want to listen, and you bring pride. We will bring pride as well, because this is a case we can challenge, and this is a case we are certain we can beat.
Thank you so much.
Presenting Mr. Kairo of Kairo. We were getting the ruling of the court on bail application that we made, where the state alleged that the compelling reason to warrant Mr. Kairo not to be granted bail was that he was a flight risk. But when the court heard our arguments, the court was of the opinion that no compelling reason had been established to warrant Mr. Kairo to be denied pre-trial bail. And therefore, we are very glad that the court has had our submissions, and Mr. Kairo has been admitted to a cash bail of 1 million shillings with alternative bond and a surety. And we thank the court, and we are hoping that the trial will be fast-tracked in a bid for the businessman to clear his name, because this is just an issue of business, and we are hoping that even as we are continuing with the trial, the parties can agree, because as we can see in Kenya right now, the economy is really, really strained, and therefore we are hoping that people will agree even as we're starting into the year 2025. Thank you.
The two
It has taken 1 month to trace the accused person. Yet this matter was reported on Saturday, 2 days ago. 2 days ago, that is it. So when they come and tell us 1 month, they are not being honest about it. They are not telling the court how he was summoned, whether he was called by phone or whether there was a document or service upon him to appear at the police station. What I need to say first and foremost is nothing that has been said is compelling in any way.